Now, the question people are asking here, and again, I'm a Raiders fan, so I'm a little more close to this one. Is Gardner Minshew signed to be the starter? That's a lot of people ran with this. $25 million. This is a pretty big contract. The Raiders went out and signed him pretty quickly into free agency. Why would they do that unless they want him to be the starter? So let me just give you my answer. I don't think he's the starter. Well, I don't think he was signed with the intention of being the starter. Are they happy if that's their fallback option and it's, between him and Aidan O'Connell and they're fighting it out and whoever does better gets the job? I mean, they rolled with Aidan O'Connell last season. They rolled with him last season and they weren't that bad about it. They did pretty good. As long as the defense can stay, at a high level like it was, and they have the weapons that they have, any quarterback that's halfway competent can make things happen with, Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers. They were making things happen. Tucker. You got a young tight end. The running back situation got a little weird now that you lost Josh Jacobs, which again, we'll talk about in a second. But when you think about these kind of things, when you think about the fact that Gardner Minshew gets signed for this big amount, it tells you that they're comfortable with him being the starter or the backup, right? I don't think it'll come down to just O'Connell and Minshew. I do believe that no matter what they come out of the draft with a quarterback, whether they trade up to get the actual starter, whether they, trade back up into the first round, if it's, a later second, third round quarterback, they just kind of want to see if they can, make things happen with and let Minshew or O'Connell start first. I'm not surprised by that at all. So definitely, Minshew was signed for that money for a reason, right? And not necessarily to be the starter. I'm not saying to be the starter, but if he had to be the starter, they wouldn't be upset about it, right? That makes sense, right? So they gave him good money, good backup money. We've seen him play with the Colts last season. He did really well. He did really well when Richardson came out, which was unfortunate. He got hurt, and Minshew came in there and really played well. So he's one of the better backups you could really have, honestly. So they paid him the money he deserved to get that. Will he beat out Aidan O'Connell? I don't know, right? Like, your guess is as good as mine. A lot of the players, I'm sure, are going to go to bat for Aidan O'Connell. He played decent last year in his rookie season. But at the end of the day, you have to look at O'Connell and go, what's the ceiling here? Right? Like, he didn't seem very mobile. He didn't seem like he had a lot of stuff going on from a, escaping the pocket kind of vibe, which, when you don't have that at all as an option, it hurts. So potentially that's why they signed Minshew. They go, hey, listen, let these two go at it. May the best man win, or may the best man be the backup, because we're going to go trade up for, one of these top flight quarterbacks. I seen a report earlier today. I don't know how bogus it was or how real it was, but that like the Patriots may not want a quarterback. And in theory, somebody could trade up to try to get one. I think it was Justina Anderson. Again, I don't know if the tweet was real. I didn't look at it long enough, but it's an idea.